places. We can even host a big beach and even a ski piste and an ice skating piste. So the Stade de France there for many, many occasions. Maybe you know why we had to build a stadium for which event?
No idea?
Yeah, but there was one event for what we had to build the stadium. There's one special event. World Cup.
World Cup.
Which
Oh,
one?
yes.
98. Who won in 98? France.
Yeah.
Against who in the final?
Oh, yes.
Brazil.
Yeah.
And the final
Brazil.
score?
3-0.
3-0. And the goal scores?
Zidane 2 and Emmanuel Petit 1.
Indonesia 0, but also Holland would never won. So to host the World Cup 98, the French asked the FIFA, the World Football Organization, in 1988, so 10 years before. But the FIFA, they said no, because the stadiums in France weren't big enough to host such an event. Needed at least one stadium with at least 16,000 seats. The biggest stadium at the time was the Parc des Princes, Stadion Stade, with 45,000 seats. So this time, the stadium is twice as big. But yeah, we still had to build it. So there was a contest, and we asked the world to participate, and there were 4 French they won. We started the construction here in 1995, took them on to 1997. It was 2.5 years in total. It's really quick for a sports stadium. We also was on the Wembley Stadium in London. To build it, it took them 7 years. They did it in 2.5. So it was okay. 80,000 seats. If you well, you can see we have here 3 different levels of stands. That's for the security. So here we have 30,000 seats, up there 25,000, and down there also 25,000. Every visitor here has his own entrance, his own exit. For us today, E14 and 13. It also means that we can't get from here up to there or down to there. If you want to go to the upper stands, you have to leave the stadium and get back on the big staircase. I think you have seen them outside. It's for security, and this way we can evacuate the stadium quickly. For the FIFA, you have to do it in less than 15 minutes, and we do it in less than 7. So we can get out 80,000 people in less than 7 minutes if it is. If you now want to build a stadium like the Stade de France, you have to pay the architect because it was their ideas. For example, sitting Bayern Munich, the Allianz Arena, they copied the interior, but they paid well. On the side, we can see over there, you can see the big glass building. Can you see it over there?
VVIP, yeah?
VVIP, there you go. Yeah, at the side is a restaurant over there, panoramic restaurant, so you can even eat there today. You can have really good dinner in there, but as you see already, you have to pay a little bit. It's only open on normal days, but also match days, but never during a match. So Saturday we have the cup final here between Paris Saint-Germain and Lille. Imagine that there will supporters of both teams, and one of the teams is scoring a goal, and all the other supporters are sitting there with forks and knives. It's not a good idea. We'll have a big fight here, so we won't do that during a match. We'll have a good dinner in there, but you have to pay a little bit. Cheapest menu today, €40. You want to come in for the big matches, especially rugby. Rugby is more expensive than football.
Well, more expensive, yeah?
Yeah, if you want to have a real good seat in the stadium with a dinner afterwards at the restaurant, all the champagne you want, a gift at the end, a place for your car, you get straight up to €800, €900 a seat. So, yeah, if you want to sit over there, you have to pay a little bit. For that same match, France-England rugby, you're sitting in the corners up there for €15. 1.5. So we're trying to find a seat for everyone. Saturday, if you want to be with the PSG supporters, you're sitting up there, also there for €20. So we're trying to find a seat for everyone. And those who have a lot to pay, we'll let them pay over there. That's the idea. Underneath the restaurant, you can see the grey benches. You see the grey benches over there?
Yeah.
That's the press stand. So we have 500 seats for the journalists. If necessary, we can take the part right of it. In 1976, we go up to 800 seats. So they were here for the final World Cup of Football 1998, final World Cup of Rugby 2007, and the 2 Champions League finals in 2000. 2000 was here Real Madrid against Valencia, in 2006 Barcelona against Arsenal. Barcelona and Madrid they won, so that's okay. This summer
and Euro this year.
This summer we'll have here 7 matches. We'll have the opening match will be France against Romania, and the final. We don't know yet who will play, but for all those matches there will be 1,500 journalists. It's already organized. So if you're a journalist, I'm sorry I can't get you a ticket anymore. That's how it is. Underneath the press stand you can see the private boxes. Can you see the private boxes all around the stadium?
Yeah.
With the glass behind their seats. They're 173 in total, and the biggest one is just underneath the press stand over there, with a blinded glass over there and the blue balcony. Can you see the box? Whose box is it, do you think? Who's the owner?
The Emira.
Not bad, but yeah, they are not yet in this stadium. They're in the other stadium. They're not here. No,
not here.
There's only one man who owns it, and this is the National Stadium. There you go. Yeah, the French president, Mr. François Hollande, has here 80 seats all for himself. He doesn't have to pay, it's only for him. He can come whenever he wants. He can invite whoever he wants, but yeah, that's up to him, all his girlfriends and so. Mr. Hollande has to be here twice a year, has to be for the final of the French Football Cup, final of the French Rugby Championship. Then he has to send out the cup to the winners. Saturday he won't be there, but for example, for the final of the other French Cup, he has to be there. And for the Euros, he will come here as well. If he's a big fan of Beyonce and Rihanna, no problem, he can come as well. We also have the 2 giant screens measuring 200 square meters each. That's as big as a tennis court. So we have 2 tennis courts in the stadium. Are the 2 giant screens. are the biggest screens in Europe in a sports stadium. We show live images, scores, commercial breaks, but never replays for the football matches. Maybe you heard that we had a famous football match in between France and Ireland. There was Mr. Henry, he touched the ball with his hand and afterwards France scored a goal. There were also 10,000 Irish supporters. That's not a good idea, so we'll never show replays on the screens. You can play on a PlayStation on the screens, but not today, I'm sure. We did it already. Last thing I want to talk about is the roof, quite spectacular.
Yes.
Look all around the city, you have almost 18 big posts. If you look even better, the posts are not supporting the roof. On the other side of the stadium, you can see that every post has cables to keep the roof up, so the roof is hanging in the air at this moment. It's not supported by anything at all. Outside the stadium, you have other cables to keep it balanced. Supervision of the roof is of 6 hectares, as long as the Champs-Élysées. Have you already been to the Champs-Élysées? Here in Paris? Not yet? The famous street? Yeah, you've seen the famous street, Champs-Élysées? This roof is as long as the Champs-Élysées, and it weighs of 1.5 Eiffel Tower. So you have now 13,000 tons, 1.5 Eiffel Tower hanging above you. Then you know a little bit where we are. What do you want to know about the stadium? It's all up to you. You can ask me whatever you want.
So the last match was PSG?
No. They will. The next match will be the cup final. Last match here was a friendly between France and Russia. Won 4-2 France. But PSG, if they come here, it's only for the cup finals because, as the club, they have their own stadium, so we don't host them. Sometimes they come train here, but that's only not really often. Because we have to be neutral, and I can tell you that there are a lot of people who hate PSG, so especially as they have the money, right? If there are no other questions, I will invite you to follow me, and we'll see the interior of the stadium.
Yes.
Let's go have a look around.